These 4 horrifying mountain lion encounters could honestly cause you to never enter a forest again. Number 4. In British Columbia, an unarmed man had his relaxing hike quickly turn for the worse when he ended up being relentlessly stalked by a fearless mountain lion. Initially, he pulls out his camera after spotting the sneaky animal slowly creeping up on him from the tall grass up ahead.
This is really freaky. That is a mountain lion, and he's stalking me.
They both stare each other down for many stressful minutes before the predator unfortunately decides that it wants to come get a closer look.
Hey, Mr. Mountain Lion. How are you doing?
Now in panic mode, the man stands there in absolute fear while the curious predator begins slowly circling around him. This eventually leads to another intense stare down between the two that goes on for many minutes. The clip jumps to another point where the man seems to have moved up the trail, but sadly it seems like he still isn't alone.
Stay back. Stay there. I'm not afraid of you.
Finally, the animal, thankfully, loses interest and simply walks away while the man stands there in utter disbelief. Number 3. In some rural area, 4 brave men stumbled upon a trapped but very fierce mountain lion and decided that they were going to attempt the impossible. After spotting the poor animal, they equip themselves with restraining poles and begin to slowly approach it. Very clearly, the fierce cougar is not too happy about having visitors.
If he comes to you, he'll get you there. Yeah, come in from the side. Don't fall down.
After carefully planning their approach, one of the men courageously attempts to hook the animal with his pole in order to pull it towards him. What happens next is truly incredible.
We got him. We got it. Michael, we're good. You gotta hold him for a sec. Okay, we're done.
Okay, Charlie, get away from there.
With the predator now free from the trap, the man on the restraining pole now has only one thing left to do.
Release him and go?
Yeah.
Run like hell?
Oh no, that ain't gonna work.
Got it in his mouth.
Thankfully, they manage to safely retrieve their restraining pole and proceed to proudly move on with their day. Number 2. In South Dakota, 2 friends had their seemingly average turkey hunting trip take a truly unexpected turn. While roaming around the deep forest, they unfortunately identify what seems to be freshly made footprints in the snow.
Look at that. That's his track right there. It's as big as my fist. And then he ran up there.
Although weird, they don't think much of it and decide to move on with their day. That's until they discover something else that seriously begins to make them worry.
We found a mountain lion kill. There's mountain lion tracks everywhere, and it's hidden these trees, and it's covered in hair.
The next day, this all finally makes sense when they spot a huge mountain lion staring at them just up the hill.
Oh my god, there's a freaking mountain lion. Look at that, those deer are about to get pounced on. Oh, there he goes.
Out of nowhere, it sprints up the hill and roams around the top for a little bit, but eventually walks down the other side and disappears back into the vast forest. Number 1. In some small rural town, a cougar relaxing on someone's front porch wasn't too happy about being interrupted by incoming cops. At first, the man pulls out his camera after spotting the cop car pulling up to the side.
I agree with you, Kitty. I don't like it when they show up either. This is awesome.
Eventually, the brave police officers can be seen slowly approaching the scene with their guns and peeking through the fence in order to spot the animal. As the officers come closer, the predator quickly notices their presence and immediately begins to tense up. One of the armed men bravely makes his way across the yard, which quickly triggers the animal to react.
Oh, wow. No, he's going into the backyard. Shh. He's in my yard now.
With the animal now in his yard, the man begins to worry as even more armed police officers begin searching around in hopes to locate the predator. For some reason, the cops walk into the tall grass to advance their search.
They just chased into the tall grass. They'll never find it there. They're sitting ducks. Oh, you boys don't know what you just put yourselves into.
Unfortunately, he stops recording there, and what happens next, sadly, remains a mystery. Thanks for watching until the end. Check out this other video that is sure to give you the chills. I'll see you there.